What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another weapon review. Today we're taking a look at the Heartbreaker. Now this weapon has been requested by a few different people, and my members did recently vote on this weapon, which is something I allow my members to do sometimes, those in the top 2 tiers. Taking a look at the Heartbreaker here, this is a fan favorite shotgun, and I actually haven't used it a ton. So I'm happy to go ahead and experiment with it here. Now, as you can see, the Heartbreaker is a Hyperion Shotgun with a Hyperion barrel, which is the Thinking. That is the non-unique version of that, which, of course, the Thinking is one of the best non-uniques in the game. So right off the bat, this weapon should be pretty good, right? Now, this weapon is locked to fire, and it will heal you for 2% of all damage dealt. On top of that, it also has a special critical hit modifier of, I believe, plus 50%. Now, comparing it to the non-unique Thinking here, the Heartbreaker has 4 more pellets, and it has lower damage per pellet, but more total damage. On the stats front, you can see the accuracy is lower, and it has 1 smaller magazine size. Now, on top of all that, it does shoot in a heart pattern, although that is anatomically incorrect, but that is a heart. Supposedly, that shape was made by putting 2, like, anatomical hearts together. Don't know if that's true. I've always heard that. So that accuracy is kind of the biggest downside with this weapon because it can make it a little hard to critical hit unless you're very close up. With all those upsides, this thing should be incredibly good. Now, this weapon is obtained as a quest reward for completing the Safe and Sound quest, and I believe this is the quest that after you complete Bright Lights Flying City, this is whenever you go down into the Caustic Caverns for Marcus, and I believe he's asking you to retrieve Moxxi's spicy pictures. Now, if you turn the quest into him, you'll get arguably the worst item in the game, the Lucrative Opportunity. That is the item that speeds up how quickly the item of the days change in the vendors. Obviously that item is useless because you can just save quit and that will immediately change it. So don't know what Gearbox was thinking there. Okay, and actually before we start here, I spec'd out of Cloud Kill. So I'm going to, whenever I do runs with Maya now, I'm going to start not using Cloud Kill at first, just to show that Cloud Kill is not carrying these weapons. As you can see, it is empty. So I'll just kill some of these first few enemies here, and then we will spec back into Cloud Kill. Now, some people really do not like that I take Cloud Kill on these weapon reviews. And to me, I disagree with that take because, for one, as you can see, they're dying really quickly. Cloud Kill is not carrying these weapons in the way that some people tend to assume. Another thing is, OP10 is balanced around using everything. It's balanced around using your skills, using your gear, your class mod, your relic. So by taking away one of your character's best DPS skills, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, obviously. However, as you can see, we are able to still kill enemies very easily. So I'll kill a few more, and then I'm going to spec back into Cloud Kill. The only time I would say that Cloud Kill is doing most of the work is potentially on a super weak weapon, and I just got surrounded by enemies spawning. Potentially on a super weak weapon, Cloud Kill could be doing most of the work, but for any decent weapon, it's not going to be. So as you can see, we almost took him out in 1 magazine. And there we go, nice. Now, this weapon cannot spawn with a sight, but it is not like the Greed or the Interfacer, which have a null sight, I believe. So you aren't slowed down when you ADS. You are slowed down when you ADS with the Heartbreaker, unfortunately. So as you can see, we've killed enemies very easily without Cloud Kill, so I'm going to spec back into it. Another thing is, Reaper, look at Reaper, 80% damage, look at Wreck, 100% fire rate, 60% gun damage. A lot of these skills are doing a lot of work because, again, it's the hardest optional difficulty. It is balanced around using all of that stuff together. So one more thing is that with shotguns, the sights, when you sight in, actually do reduce the spread. So it's a little unfortunate that the Heartbreaker cannot have a sight. By the way, One's just really tanky. That is not an indictment on the weapon being bad. He's just super tanky. And by the way, the vertical grip actually widens the spread, and the critical hit accessory tightens the spread. Look at all that ammo we just got back. Holy crap. The main thing with Cloud Kill is if you don't finish an enemy off in 1 magazine or something, it can help polish them off. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab him up here. Maybe should have stripped his shield first. He can be really difficult to deal with. Actually, I should have killed his goons first. So that was a tactical error there, I suppose. Yeah, let's back up a bit. Now, I'm not sure what the healing will be like with the Quasar. I'm not sure if 2% of the Quasar's damage would be enough to significantly heal me. Yeah, this is a little bit sloppy here. I really should have taken out his goons first. So I'm going to have to seek cover right now. Okay, yeah, look at that. Actually, the Quasar did heal us pretty well. That was nice. So we should be able to get him on this next phase lock here. Again, I did not play this super well. But there we go. Got him. And we will go ahead and take him out. Well, maybe I spoke a little too soon. There we go, though. Beautiful. So excellent weapon. As you can see, dealt excellent damage. Was able to easily deal with the mini-bosses here, who are fairly tough mini-bosses. Alright, and here we are with Zero. Now I'm going to be using the version here with the critical hit accessory and a Jacob's grip. I'm going to run the legendary killer. I considered running the legendary sniper for the extra points in precision, but I think overall the killer is going to be better. Just got my firebone here, and you can see the skills real fast. I did skip velocity because this weapon already has good damage, and I don't want to hurt my Pimpernel because I need it for stripping shields as well. So we'll fight some mobs here in Lynchwood, and then we will head on over to fight the Snowman. We won't take too long here. I just want to confirm that it is good for mobbing on Zero. And I expect it to be very good. And yeah, just basically one-tap that guy. He got a little bit hurt from the Pimpernel. Yeah, of course, an excellent weapon. So this may have tier 1 potential. We will see when we get to the boss, but I did not really expect the damage to be this good, which in hindsight, I don't know why, because I don't know, I guess I just hadn't really used it that much, but it's basically a thinking, but it has higher base damage, higher critical damage, and heals you. So a truly excellent weapon with, again, very nice healing utility. Take this last guy out here, and then we'll head on over to fight the Snowman. This does confirm that it is a good mobbing weapon for Zero. Oh. But if you guys are enjoying this video, do please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Just melted a scavenger. They are very hard to deal with, so do please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Do let me know what you think of the Heartbreaker, and do let me know what weapon you'd like to see me cover next. So, as you can see, very good for mobbing on him. We will go on ahead and fight the Snowman before we get to the final verdict. Alright guys, here we are with the Snowman. I did actually go ahead and spec into velocity now. As the Snowman cannot be slagged, it won't really hurt us. So we're going to use, again, the critical hit accessory with the Jacob's grip here. Firebone, legendary killer. So we'll go ahead and throw this up here. He'll usually dive. So he's going to not do it first this time. That was weird. Oh, nice. That's excellent damage. Again, if you're unfamiliar, the Snowman cannot be slagged. So dealing that much damage to him is really nice. He is deceptively tanky for that reason. I did get hit by that. That is unfortunate. But we're still able to get some shots off here. So I'm just going to let him hit me because it takes forever if you actually dodge his attacks, which you can do by counter strafing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. Get our kunai on him. But yeah, for a boss that cannot be slagged, that is excellent damage. He is quite a tanky boss considering that. Almost got him halfway now. We just got to be careful here. Let him throw that attack and we'll start shooting again. So yeah, this is another really excellent weapon, especially considering the healing. It's a very, very good weapon. So, okay, I avoided that attack. Do not like that attack. It irritates me sometimes. Yeah, we almost got him here. Just let him hit me again, and you can actually avoid his attack 3 times, and then he... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I got glitched. I'm stuck. No. Okay, I got unstuck. I was like, oh no. Oh god, I'm gonna die though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. So this range is pushing it, but we still got some good damage off. Almost got him here. Do need to get out of the corner here. Getting cornered by him is not a good time. Nice. Yeah, excellent damage there. Again, considering he is unslaggable. So we have now arrived at the final verdict. And this might be controversial, but considering the fact that it's effective at mobbing, it's effective at bossing, it's a thinking, which is already one of the best weapons in the game, but it has higher base damage, higher critical damage, and it heals you. All that together is just, it adds up to a really great weapon. And in my opinion, does actually make it a tier 1 weapon. I mean, look how fast we're melting unslagged enemies here. So, but thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Again, do let me know what you think of the Heartbreaker. Do let me know what weapon you would like to see me cover next. Thanks to my members for voting on this weapon. It was very fun to use. A special thanks to all of my members, and an extra special thanks to my Veracity Slayers, Evan, Cass, Drake Solidor, Jonas Hedberg, Legan Werdna, and Shadow96. Really appreciate the support, guys. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and be here next time.